Well, good morning, folks. Hair everywhere. Holy man. Welcome back to the farm. It's a bit of an interesting morning this morning. I started making a video yesterday. Got your Fruit Loops there, kiddo? Started making a video there yesterday and then threw it right in the trash because we ended up going to Grand Prairie. Carmen forgot her phone here at home and had to work in Grand Prairie, and Charlotte wanted to run to the thrift store. So we ran Carmen her phone, went to the thrift store, spent $100 at the thrift store. Holy man, we come home with some treasures, I tell you. Ball gowns and dress pants and all kinds of cool toys and some books, and man, it was a good time. So today we're starting again. But today probably won't be the day that we'd intended to have yesterday, because Charlotte was sitting here at the island and sneezed so hard she shit herself. So she's in the shower right now. Poor kid, I tell you. That was so we had to degrease the kitchen there. Finn just got up, and I think we're gonna make some cupcakes here today. The sun just come up. It's just coming up there now. Make some cupcakes and then see how the kids are feeling, because somebody's having a birthday this week. Not me, one of the kids having a birthday, so they get some cupcakes for a school birthday party. Well, I've seen our fortunes have changed. I come down here, take care of the laundry, looked in the dryer, and there was something stuck to one of the paddles in here, and I reached and it pulled, and I thought, well, that's a sticker or a label off of something. It was a $5 bill that was half melted to the side of the inside of the dryer. But ice cream money. Hey Charlotte, how'd your cupcakes turn out?
Good.
Yeah? What flavor are they?
Um.
Are they vanilla?
No.
I'm pretty sure they're vanilla. What do you got, Finn? Coloring on your fingers? Your snot all over your nose?
Vanilla.
Vanilla? Is that your favorite kind?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just heading over to the shop here. We got the big deep freeze in the shop. Fetch up a ham. Carmen wants me to throw a ham in the slow cooker. That'll be good. Tasty. We're gonna make homemade pizzas actually with our homegrown ham. You might have noticed that the little Volkswagen car isn't here anymore. What happened there? We didn't sell it. It needed tires, so the wife said it had a bit of a shimmy to it as well, so I took it into town, dropped it off at Triple S Tire, or Tire Craft there in Beaver Lodge. And as soon as I got out on the highway, I'm like, oh, it's not a little shimmy at all. So anyways, $585 for a new set of tires. And they said, do you want it back today? I said, I want it back when it's roadworthy. So stopped in there at 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and they were just working on it. And I never thought to just leave them some kind of instruction and probably pay the bill ahead of time. But anyways, it's now Sunday. They're not open Sunday. Tomorrow's a stat holiday, or not a stat holiday, it's a provincial holiday. It's family day. And they won't be open then either. So no little car, no commuter wagon for the wife until at least Tuesday. Hopefully that bill's not too much bigger than the $585 for tires. I'm hoping it's just something out of balance, but I think it needs a wheel alignment anyways. All right, so the cupcakes are all made. We're gonna run over to Wembley actually to go have lunch. And then what else are we gonna do in Wembley, Charlotte?
Go to the dinosaur museum.
Go to the dinosaur museum. Yeah, we're gonna go see, what do they have? What do they have at the dinosaur museum?
I don't know.
You don't even know. Okay, well, we've had the kids all hyped up because apparently they have something called a...
They have dinosaur skeletons.
Dinosaur skeletons? There's something called Chickenosaurus there. Chickens are near and dear to our heart. Of course, I'm sure there's not actually a real dinosaur called Chickenosaurus, but are we gonna go find the Chickenosaurus?
Yeah!
Let's go do it. What are you gonna order for lunch, Charlotte?
I don't know.
You don't know? Finn, do you know what you're gonna get?
Hey, we got the same pictures.
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Finn has the same, I have the same.
Dino nuggets. Is that good? Charlotte?
Yeah?
Do you think that's the Chickenosaurus?
What
Right here. Is that the Chickenosaurus?
No.
No. You think there's a Chickenosaurus in there?
No.
No? What is that, Charlotte?
I think it's the heart of the dino.
That's the heart of a dinosaur?
I don't know.
What do you think, Finn? You don't think that's the Chickenosaurus?
No, because it doesn't have a big.
It has a beak.
That's not the Chickenosaurus.
What do you see, Finn? What is it? Oh, lay.
Was that a chicken dinosaur?
You think that's the chicken dinosaur?
No.
Which one of these came from Chickenosaurus? I think probably that one, hey? Fine, Charlotte.
I don't know. Daddy.
Is that a wolverine? Did you find a bear, Finn? No. Looks hungry. Charlotte, guess what it is?
What?
Chickenosaurus.
And this is?
I think that's it. Kind of ugly. What is it?
Chickenosaurus. Yeah, Chickenosaurus.
Well, we're back home now from all our shenanigans over at the Dinosaur Museum. We're going to deal with some real chickens now, not the 65 million year old type either. The type that are hopefully laying some eggs. So we're going to head over to the chicken house, see what the girls can gather up here. Once we get eggs, it's going to be supper time. And then I'm running the girls over to Granny and Grandpa's house for a sleepover tonight. Carmen's got to work tomorrow, and I'll be judging 4-H public speaking and presentations. So that makes for a full day, so the kids get to... I'm going to miss you too! Kids get to have a bit of adventure over at Granny and Grandpa's, at least while we're both tied up.
Don't get a frostbite!
Don't get frostbite?
No!
I'll try not to. I tell you, I just can't believe how gorgeous of a day it is out right now. I don't even know what the temperature is, but it feels like it must be at least 10 or 11 degrees Celsius outside. Just beautiful. And I'm a little apprehensive of what this is going to mean. I mean, I'm loving it right now, but I'm thinking no winter moisture, no moisture all last year, no moisture all the year before. I can't help but think that we're going to be in for a hell of a season coming up, no matter how nice the weather seems to be right now. But I guess you got to live in the moment and appreciate what you got. And it is beautiful out, and I'm just going to live in the sun today. All right, eggs are all collected there. I mean, I got 18 eggs, so a pretty respectable number for the day. It's good to see them earning their keep. We're just heading over to the barn here. We're going to check on the ewes. You're going to skate on your little rink? Give it a try. All right, so we're going to head over to the barn here now and check on the sheep. Oh, Finley Bifter. Charlotte's skating on her little rink there. That was originally supposed to be kind of a snow fort, but the weather has other things in mind. Oh, you biffed her again. Man, times are tough. Climate change is going to get you. Dad should have paid more carbon tax. Maybe you guys would have better traction here. Oh, and down again. You're on the grass right now. I don't know what the heck. Life's tough when you're two. Anyways, we're going to head over, check on the ewes here, top up the molasses lick tank a little bit, and check to see if anybody's starting to bag up. We've probably got, what's today's date? The 18th. First due should be March 15th, so we got quite a bit of time left, but always just kind of interesting to see who's starting to hollow out in the tops of the pelvis, who's starting to bag up, things like that. I recently had a fella comment on my TikTok channel saying that sheep herders got a discount at UFA on Velcro gloves. Like I don't know, I think he thought he was the first person ever to tell that joke, and it was just hilarious. But I can definitely tell you from experience, from just other parts of Velcro and stuff on other articles of clothing, Velcro gloves wouldn't do a thing. Maybe once or twice, but pretty quick the male end of the hook and loop system there gets bunged up with the wool and is rendered useless. So you'd need disposable Velcro gloves is what you would need. But anyways, that's a forward thinking thing. That's $1 million patent right there that I don't think anybody's ever going to make, because you'd be laughed right out of the UFA. But anyways, let's go check on the ewes. I brought some cardboard home the other day. Some of this, couple big boxes. We recently moved into a new fire hall in town, and all the chairs come in individual boxes. So there's a lot of cardboard, and Carmen wanted some just natural brown cardboard for kind of her lasagna mix for her raised garden beds. Anyways, in the barn, come and have a look at this. She got this brilliant idea that she take one of those big 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot cardboard boxes, that one right there, and start filling up. She's got about halfway full of sheep poop. And that seems like a genius idea until you realize there's no pallets or there's no handles or there's nothing on there to kind of move this around. So yeah, that's about as full as you can get one of these until you can't move it anymore. I have to do this kind of like a peasant right now with this whole barrel pump, because my valve handle snapped off on the bottom of the molasses tank, and when it's full of molasses, you know, I'm not too keen on tipping the whole thing over and changing out that valve, because, well, what if I have some type of an integrity issue, then I just lose quite a large dollar value of molasses, plus have a big mess to clean up. So I'll just pump it down by hand. I'll do things the hard way this season until it's low enough that I can tip this tank over by hand and put a new valve on there. So I dumped out the lick tank, what little I had left in there. Don't touch that, Finn, it's sticky. A little bit I had left, I just dumped it in the trough there. They're licking that up. And then I put fresh stuff in there right now. And you just love it, licking it right up. Everybody's looking good. There's a few that look like they're getting close. Who are you yelling at?
I don't know.
Yeah, don't do that around the sheep, okay? Finn, come here. Oh, she's showing the ram who's boss, apparently.
No,
She's a sheep whisperer. 2 years old.
Yeah, ho, ho, ho.
Who's the king of the castle, Finn? Now I got all the molasses lick tanks filled up. Just gonna come and have a look at this little shelter here. This was ground zero for the farm. The first year that we had this, we built this, and at that time it was a 3-sided shelter. It didn't have this front wall or a door. We'll look at it in a second, kiddo. So it was open-sided to the east. In my naivety, thinking that they'd be able to lamb in there out of the wind and it would be just fine. Anyways, our first lambing year, it turned 42 below. And the wind come out of the east, and it just filled up that thing like just a frigid wind tunnel. Just absolutely awful. So in a panic, we got some tin on the front side and put a door on it. And we don't use the door much anymore, but it definitely still gets some wind. And you can see there's a few spots there where the wind has come from the other direction. So yeah, look at that. So we're gonna have to do some refurbishments here, unfortunately. You coming, Finn? What, kiddo?
We haven't put grain in that for a long time.
You're right. We haven't put grain in there since last lambing season. And in a couple weeks, all the ewes are going to come in here, and we'll put grain in there every day. As we prep for lambing, we'll be upping that grain ration quite a bit. But as far as rations go for right now, I think we've got 2 little girls. Even though the weather's nice, they're still getting a little bit cold. So we're going to run into the house, see if we can't fetch him up a cup of hot chocolate and a little bit of supper. So I'll let you go for now. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you tomorrow.